Zion Williamson finally returned to the court, and while his presence brought energy back to New Orleans, it wasn't enough to pull the Pelicans out of their slide. After missing time with a hamstring injury, he stepped back into the starting lineup and delivered a solid performance, finishing with 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. But even with his impact, the Pelicans couldn't slow down Nikola Jokić and the Denver Nuggets, who held on late for a 125-118 win. Williamson's return came after a grade 1 hamstring strain sidelined him for 8 games. For a player already battling a long injury history, this setback was just the latest hurdle. Since entering the league, he has played in less than half of New Orleans' regular season games, with last season heavily limited by another hamstring issue. Despite the frustration surrounding his availability, Williamson entered this year in noticeably better shape, saying earlier in the fall that he finally felt like he did in college, comfortable and confident each time he stepped into the gym. Early on, the Pelicans felt that confidence. Williamson opened with a powerful two-handed slam for his first basket and had 9 points before halftime, helping keep the game close heading into the break. But as the night went on, Denver's defense tightened and his offensive rhythm faded. He didn't score at all in the third quarter, and the Nuggets took advantage, breaking the game open with a dominant stretch that pushed the lead into double digits. Williamson managed only 5 points after halftime as Denver controlled the pace and closed the game out steadily. The Nuggets were lifted by another brilliant performance from Nikola Jokić, who recorded a triple-double with 28 points, 12 assists, and 11 rebounds. Peyton Watson delivered one of the best games of his young career, knocking down multiple shots from deep and finishing with 32 points and 12 rebounds. Their combined effort pushed Denver to yet another win in what has become a strong early season run. New Orleans, meanwhile, showed flashes despite the loss. Derek Queen led with 30 points and 9 rebounds, Trey Murphy added 23, and Jeremiah Fears contributed a steady scoring night. But the bigger picture remains troubling. The Pelicans lost 6 straight games while Williamson was out. Head coach Willie Green was dismissed over the weekend, and the team now sits at 2 wins and 13 losses with one of the worst records in the league. Still, Williamson's return offers hope. His presence alone changes the pace, the energy, and the potential of the team. The Pelicans have major issues to solve, but getting their star back on the floor is the first step toward moving in the right direction.